But according to TSMC's initial timeline, full production should already be happening.
Getting the right talent, and of course doing so during a pandemic when there was shortages, you couldn't build a house, let alone build a chip foundry.
It gives you some idea for like what is required to build like massive scale in this industry. Like it's not a game for sissies. Like it's hard and it's expensive.
When we came to the U.S., we knew we were going to go through a learning process, and I want to tell you, no surprise, we had a lot of learning that we went, whether it was permitting, learning how to work with the trades, learning how to work with the unions, local labor laws, lots of learnings that went on. Now we've overcome those, but maybe the biggest challenge that we had was MEP, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing.
The fab is filled with billions of dollars of machinery operating at the very edge of what's scientifically possible. Like these bus-sized EUV machines made by a single company, ASML, the only machines in the world able to perform the extreme ultraviolet lithography necessary for etching minuscule designs on the most advanced chips.
So these are $250 million tools. In order to hook one up requires something over 2,000 electrical connections, over 2 kilometers of cabling, 100,000 parts, 40,000 bolts. We're talking about massive. So learning how to overcome that challenge was something that was good for TSMC, good for the trades, good for Phoenix, good for the US. And yes, we're dang near back on the original schedule.
So far, TSMC has 2,000 people working around the clock to run the operation. Cassidy showed us the gowning building where workers suit up in ultra-sterile bunny suits before crossing a sky bridge into the new fab.
Dust particles are the bane of wafer fabrication. If it lands on a wafer, it'll kill a die.
And what kind of yield are you anticipating to get out of Fab 1?
You know, yields vary, but we intend to be right on par with our Taiwan compatriots.
The yield, what percentage of chips coming out of the fab are usable, depends on that sterile environment and precision of the machines.